Everyone wears a mask until life forces it to fall. In a city full of masks, the truth is the hardest to find. Everyone in the city knew Dade and Naya, not because they were rich, not because they were famous, but because they loved hard. They were the kind of people who would give you their last dollar, offer you a ride, open their home, and help you when nobody else would. Unfortunately, those are often the people who get hurt the most. Dade spent years helping friends. He loaned money, connected people with opportunities, and celebrated others when they succeeded. Some thanked him, some forgot him. Some smiled in his face while secretly hoping he would fail. Nia had a heart just as big. She believed people when they cried. She believed promises. She believed apologies. She believed people would eventually become who they claimed to be. But many of them never did. One day, Nia met someone she thought was different. At first, everything felt perfect. Every compliment sounded sincere. The attention felt real. The future looked bright, but little by little she realized something was wrong. The relationship only worked when she was giving time, giving support, giving resources, giving chances. The moment she needed the same energy in return, the excuses began. Every compliment felt like a transaction. Every apology felt rehearsed. Every promise led nowhere. Meanwhile, Dade was discovering the same thing in a different way. His phone was always ringing when someone needed help. Money, advice, a ride, a favor. But when Dade was struggling, the silence was loud. That's when he realized something. Real love gives. Fake love takes. One evening, Dade and Nia sat together watching the city skyline. For the first time, they talked honestly about everything they had experienced. The betrayal, the lies, the manipulation, the people who wore masks while pretending to care. Suddenly they understood. Not everyone who says I love you loves you. Some people love what you can do for them. Some people love what you provide. Some people love access. The next chapter of their lives began when they stopped rescuing everybody. They stopped chasing approval, stopped funding bad decisions, stopped explaining themselves, stopped ignoring red flags. For the first time, they chose peace. Years passed. Life has a way of teaching lessons. The same people who lied eventually experienced lies. The same people who betrayed trust lost trust. The same people who used others found themselves alone. Dade and Nia didn't celebrate it. They didn't seek revenge. Life had already handled that. One night they stood beneath the city lights again. The same skyline, different people, stronger, wiser, more careful. Dade smiled. Nia smiled back. They finally understood that love is not proven by words. Love is proven by actions. And eventually what you sow in others finds its way back to you. Be careful who you give your heart to. Not everyone who says they love you is showing their real face. Everyone wears a mask until life forces it to fall. And in a city full of masks, the truth was the hardest thing to find.